I hope we are live. Hello from not far from the Bracklin Falls, Callander in Scotland. It's a cracking morning today. We're doing a recce hike, a little circular hike. I'm dressed for the cold. It's okay. I'm quite hot, in fact. I could do with taking off a layer, but in a few minutes we'll be stopping for lunch. Excuse me sniffing, I'm going to be sniffing. Let's turn this round so you can see where we're going. I don't know how good the signal will be. It's been terrible so far up here. I've tried a few times to get some nice live stream, but we're getting higher, so maybe we'll have a decent signal all the way from Callander up to here. I'll let you see around before we get up to the picnic spot for our lunch. I'll say if you come upon this by chance, please share the link even while you're watching, and perhaps subscribe to the channel. You get live streams occasionally from me. Mainly it's straightforward videos of hiking or travelling abroad. You can hear a noise apart from wind. Water trickling down just over here. Right. Whew, oh, who's saying hello? Oh, I missed that one. Could you say hello again so I can see? I missed the... good early morning. Hi, Miss Kayak. Yeah, it's okay. It's about 11 o'clock or 11:30 now, I think. How are you? I'm sort of hoping that this live stream will record and remain after the hike's over. I did a couple on Saturday, quite atmospheric, very wet, very, very wet, but I have a waterproof cover on my camera and it survived. So I did two really long live streams of about 50 minutes each, I think, and when I got home to try to look at them, no trace, totally gone. So maybe I've pressed something unwittingly that said delete them once you're finished. I don't know, I need to check that. So if you're watching this, yeah, this might be the only chance you get. There's our table is up there. I'll probably set this up since we are getting reception. I'll put the camera down on its tripod and have some lunch. Maybe put the camera over somewhere so Donnie and I can have a bit of privacy to chat without beaming it to the world. At last it's streaming, I think. That's what it'll be. It's beautiful, isn't it? Superb. I had one viewer who said hello from Alaska, I think.
Wow. Ask her if she knows my brother.
Yeah, she was looking, but she's gone now. Ms. Kayak. See from there, not a lot.
Point it towards the... Yeah, if you sit it there, pointing that way, it might be on it.
Put it on that post. So if you're looking, I'm just going to put you on this post. I'm going to get on with some lunch. Bracklin Falls Circuit. Bracklin Falls. That's all. Oh well. Hello, who's looking in just now? I say this because I'm about to go and have some lunch over there. You can maybe get a bit of a view at the same time as we're having our lunch. Oh, I see it. Good morning. There's Kayak 7 Seas. Yeah, hiking uphill. Lovely scenery. Thanks for looking in. And thanks for the thumbs up as well. It's very nice of you. See if I can make it a little bit zoomed in and still get the view. How's that? Any good? Seems okay. Hopefully that will stay without falling off.
This direction, not over there. The other way around. See the flag that side so you can sit here. So you don't look at your bag from one to the left. Ah, it was absolute. It was, and then I think it was there. Everything at the bag. Yeah, I think it's good, right? Before I start eating my mince pie, I just wait till my soup was finished before I. We go one out, the soup, stopping most of the stuff. Yeah. Bring it over and I'll put soup and see if it works. Gently. Yeah. not going to, because when you have things with lumps in it, that will just go. Just use lumpy stuff. That way, these there tools are now definitely feeling different. They're sitting in things it's nice. What? I'll leave your tie in there rather than I'll get rid of all this rubbish. Unless you want to wrap the toilet paper with it. Oh, but these couple of distance in it. No, I'm okay. I wasn't going to have this either. It's funny how there's three things. There's three things that we do. Candle log, candle waver, and make that table thing. Let's see the address. This is followed by the website of Summit. And then below it, it's got an EU limited. So that's Summit Limited. And it's EU Limited. It's in Ireland. That's the head office of this is financial benefits to be in Ireland. It's the 7 million of these biscuits are sold every week. Is advertised. Every year, 7 million biscuits a week, times 52. Yeah. I remember seeing something about main term sauce. You know what the main ingredient of main term sauce is? No, main, I mean fish, meat, vegetables. It is. It's fish. The story went that somebody was in India and he tasted this sauce. Brilliant. I'm going to bring that back to UK. So he got the ingredient, he found the list of ingredients, he made them up, and it was horrible. He left it in a barrel, and the recipe is you leave it in a barrel for 18 months. That's exactly right. You leave it in a barrel for 18 months, and that's how you get them. Anyway, it's America, it's big in America. 18 sauce. That is a Worcester sauce. I mean, that main term sauce is Worcester. Well, oh yes, yeah, that's the same thing. It's totally are all Worcester sauces. I don't know. It's like all brandies. All cognacs are brandies, but not all brandies are cognac. I reckon it's one of the main ingredients in Australian food. Tomato sauce, ketchup, and sauce. Certainly, the difference between pickles and chutney. If you look up chutney, I can't remember what it was. Was it chutney? What do you call it? Pickle. Pickle. Chinese pickle, Lansing pickle. You know it? It's interesting. It's a kind of unique flavour. It's kind of mustardy with vegetables in it. Little tiny vegetables. Well, I think that's the piece of it, isn't it? Yeah. See, I'm already ready to tell you. Don't forget your camera, but I was waiting to see which direction you move.
Yep, very welcome.
one of these things, within the period of it being recording, people are reading it or looking at it.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising.
Yeah,
It's
how
like
do they
instant,
catch up with these things?
it's like instant TV. Well,
How do they find it?
yeah, well, anybody who's subscribed to me will get a wee thing coming up amongst
of
all the.
course, it's not as clever as it sounds.
No,
Right,
it's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been on Facebook for a short time. I know how it works.
Yeah. So YouTube's the same. It's just about things pointed towards you if you're a subscriber.
You get all these ding.
Yeah.
Something happens.
You know, when people subscribe, it can be, there's a bell thing to click to subscribe to somebody. If you're watching a video, you think, oh, this is quite good, I'd like to see more of that. So you click the bell and that subscribes you. There's options. There's, you know, be notified of everything that this person puts up
Right.
on YouTube, or now and again, or so like occasionally, or not at all, whatever. So there's options.
That tree still lying there.
Oh, there's a one straight across there.
I remember. Maybe walk round it.
So Miss Kayak 7 Seas in Canada, I think, said, thanks very much for those few minutes of, it's like peace and tranquility.
Right, she said, do you know Tracy Smith? Because he's got such an odd name. If they've ever came across him, they'd probably remember.
Smith unusual over
No,
there,
Tracy.
but Tracy as well.
Well, I've never heard of any other guy called Tracy.
Oh, it's a guy.
Oh, it's my brother,
Your brother.
called Tracy, yeah. It's like a boy named Sue.
Aye. Yeah, I was thinking of Spencer Tracy, but it's a surname.
Yeah, Mick Tracy, there's all sorts of Tracys, but we never could find out why. Or they were never clear as to why they called him Tracy.
Has the spelling got an E in it?
Yeah, EY.
Yeah, because Tracy, the girl Tracy doesn't. It's just a,
Yeah, that's right. This looks different. I don't remember walking under one. I thought we walked around it.
I think it's been chopped away a bit. Has that been a buzzsaw job on it?
Yeah, look. Maybe it's a different tree. Maybe it's a branch off the tree, look.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe it's a different tree. It looks like a different tree. It's a whole tree. Oh, just watch yourself when you walk back. And that's the guys we needed to make a path for us. So, I wonder, there's certainly been a few footprints there. I wonder if they're using our route. If they come along here and then back again, I see footprints in both directions.
There they are, yeah, going back the way.
Okay, this is the tree we went round. I don't know. Anyway, it's not going to cause us a problem. Maybe that two in front. People will be watching it to get to the light. I'm just going to watch it till we get to
You
the
know,
light.
just wait till you get to the corner. There was somebody dropped in there just for a second. You can see when somebody looks. So there was somebody dropped in and then dropped out again.
How do you do that?
There's a wee symbol, a wee person
so
symbol.
nobody's looking at the
And
one.
there's zero at present. So it's just recording it at present. Nobody looking.
I certainly don't blame them for dropping in and dropping out again.
No, I mean, it's not quite watching paint dry, but it's coming quite close. Yeah, sometimes this kind of thing can be quite nice to look at if the view's all right. Just as a wee ambient background. I was looking at one yesterday that I'd come across before in Scandinavia. It's one of the Norwegian fjords, and it's something like almost 4 hours worth of just the camera looking at, the sun coming up. It's a wintertime scene, so the sun's not up for long, so you're seeing the sun more or less coming up, going along, coming down, and a few drone shots over one of the. Oh, it's terrible.
I know, a disgrace.
Isn't it?
Unless someone's picked up the rubbish and dumped it there so that they hear it later.
That looks like very old rubbish, doesn't it? That one.
So maybe it's not as bad as it sounds.
Yeah, looking over one of these fjords, a place called Reine, R-E-I-N-E, and bleak. You've got these kind of red, wooden-looking shacks. Well, tidy enough. Tidy kind of houses, but they're kind of red painted, wooden-looking things with lighted up windows. Then outside later on, you're getting the sleet coming on. You've got the sleet blowing past the camera and stuff. All of this just for like three hours. It's kind of like people just sitting watching a nice warm living room and think, thank God I'm not out there.
I didn't realise you'd so much time in your hands.
Yeah, well, I don't watch it for 3 hours. I just saw the thing. I skipped a bit to see how bad the weather got and I said, have a look at this, Susan. We'll move on. Look at this, and then the sleet comes on.
Well, I'm sure I read something, some farmer who does blogs and he's making a lot of money from it. He says he's making more from the blogs than he does from the farm, and basically he just constantly does videos of life on the farm.
Ah, yeah.
So maybe you should extend this videoing to your life.
Yeah, there was a film done of that. Was it? Remember?
Yeah. There's
The Truman Story.
But that's slightly different because he didn't know it was his life. But there was one where a guy was paid to video his life. Remember that?
I don't remember that one.
Aye.
Was this a true thing?
Yeah, 24 hours. He had to have cameras on him. And so, of course, the first morning he wakes up, he forgets, of course, scratches his balls and, he's on camera. So, you would have remembered it if you remember that scene. So, I can't remember much more about it, to be honest. But he's a great actor. You've seen him quite a few things. He was the lawyer defending the father who killed the two boys.
The Bulger? Aye, the Bulger murders,
No, this is in America.
Oh, it's in America, okay.
It's called The Something Lawyer, the film. And he was a guy who had went to Mexico to get drugs for his...
Oh, aye, yeah. Aye.
And for the part he became extraordinarily thin because he was supposed to be had HIV or something.
I know the guy, I can't remember his name now.
I always think of him as tall guy. Anyway, he is the guy that is being videoed. A much younger guy than he is, It was a while ago.
But it was a genuine thing, it was a
It was
genuine...
a film. Oh, no, it was a film.
That was a film, yes. Right.
Yeah, it was a film based on that story. Oh, quite slippy, the grass.
Nice place, glad to be walking you. You're very welcome. Gentleman in Vietnam, maybe?
Oh, good morning, afternoon, evening.
What time's it with you over there? It's morning for us anyway. Well, that's maybe afternoon now.
The time is 12:01, so it's noon, 12 o'clock. What do I know about Vietnam? Nothing. I once worked with a guy who came from Vietnam. He came over here to study. He had I can't remember his name. This is as much as I know.
kind of guessing it's Vietnam. I was looking at the letters being used in the name. That's
Oh, is
Vietnam.
it just an abbreviation?
It's just the gentleman's name.
Right. Right. Do you not inform them where you are and what you're doing? Someone's been collecting rubbish, I think.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, maybe down marking trees or something like that.
System?
Yeah, yeah,
A nice bob.
gets pretty good
nice
sound.
group.
Yeah, bubbling waterfall of sorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking around my Callander in the
Central Scotland.
Trossachs today, isn't it? In Scotland. I've got a title on it, so this,
Oh, have you?
I think it says it's Scotland, but that's probably all it says. I think that viewer has gone. We're back to one again, so I don't know who's still here.
Right. Interesting.
The most I've ever had, I think, is about 4 or 5.
Uh-huh. I still
Looking
find
on.
it astonishing that they find you, but I can understand the people who are getting flagged up that you're doing something.
Yeah, well, I've got something like 560 subscribers, so
Right.
it's been fired
Oh
out.
well, this chap, this guy in the farm who's making money out of this stuff, he had 100,000,
Aye. Oh yeah.
and it's just watching him on his farm doing things. And I
Yeah.
also remember there's a guy who did what was it now? He did something with animals. Was he fixing their hoofs or something? But he was a specialist, and he had a lot of people watching, tuning in. Right, this is where we cross the fence.
Oh, guy. Yes, I was thinking this was the bit which we were going to get to.
Now, people have been bending it down to cut across, look.
Yeah.
So they're using our route.
Anyway, I'll keep this on for a wee bit, and then I'll switch it off. There's nobody looking. Yeah, I went up the top the last time I crossed and down, didn't I?
Yeah.
This is now quite approachable.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not got the barbed wire on it, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go from here.
And somebody's made a hole for their dog as well to get to.
Exactly, perfect. That could be any better. You know. Want to give you your sticks over?
Yeah, I'll do.
Right, that's one option. The
Oh,
option you used was to go to that bit and cut over.
I'll try that.
Here.
Don't hold that now.
Right, okay. Is that? Right. No, it was in there, Terry. Just at the top of this. Just at, but after that post, yeah. Can you step over? And there's that tree that you cut there for a post. Right. The one behind you. That's it, yeah. There you go. So, this is good, because if there's been footfall here, it means it will stayed open. There you go.
Yeah, you did a good job on this.
It's actually the route that we use. Although we might have been the other side of there. That looks a bit boggy.
Yeah.
All a bit boggy here.
I don't think we went that way because that's too.
No, this is the way here too.
Yeah. Yeah, and some people have gone across here too, I think.
Sorry?
I was wondering if some people have maybe had a go at going across here since that's been framed.
That might have been easier, eh?
I don't know, just you catch yourself on them.
You need to have something to cover that.
A piece of something.
But if you got something there, it's not too bad, you know.
Yeah.
You know, these mats,
Uh-huh.
I think that's what we used before. Anyway. This all looks pretty good now. Yeah, Terry, you can be proud. We made the way.
We made the way, yeah. It should be given a name.
That's right. The Terry Pass. The Terry Trail.
The Terry Trail. Yeah.
You mean you've got gold named after you?
The Terry Donian Trail.
So look, there's been cows here.
So there are, yeah. Probably still cows here.
Certainly filled it up.
As long as he hasn't put a bull in just to make it interesting for us.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see all it is. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit colder and more frozen when we come through. You must just let the cows roam. To be honest, they look like fresh
Yeah.
footprints. Sadly, I was reading about some guy who died because some cow charged him.
Yeah, it's not often it happens in the UK, but and it's usually farm workers, isn't it?
Yeah.
That get
Aye, that's right. Yeah.
trodden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, shit. You watch what you're standing on.
There's the coos.
Yeah. Certainly prefer it when it's sheep. And I never like it when they've decided to plant themselves in there.
Right in your way. And you haven't got a milk bottle handy. That's the falls that we're hearing, isn't it? The noise of the falls.
Yep. Aye. Remember one of the Vickies. I went down to the falls, where the bridge is, and carried on round the river because there's a path. But at the end of it, there's a fence, and the farmer has blocked it off.
All right.
And I had to climb through it, and then carried on. And then where these sheep are, I had to come up there towards the farm. It was not the best route to go.
All right. I'm going to switch this off now. So, thanks very much for anybody who's been watching for the last 40 odd minutes. Hopefully this one will be on YouTube still. Okay, bye for now. Yep, I'm going to stop.